What is going on, guys? This is your boy Astrum Sensei and welcome to part 9 of the action RPG tutorial series. In this part we are going to be setting up the attack combos. So yeah, this is like a sequel to the previous video, which was actually recorded as one, but I had to split it up into two. So yeah, before we start, do not forget to like the video and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and check out my Patreon if you want to get the project files and you won't get 3 videos ahead. And yeah, that's just it. Let us get started very quickly. Since we got the single animation working, the single attack animation, we want to set this up in a way that lets us attack multiple times and each time it will actually work. So let us see what we can do to do so. First of all, once we check if we are in combat mode, what we want to do is we want to get the light attack count. And this part, I'm just going to disconnect the entire thing and move it away. So we get the light attack count and we are going to check the percentage of it. Where's the percent button? There we go. Like, the percentage should always match the amount of attacking animations that you have. So for me, it is going to be 3, which is 0, 1, and 2. And then we can just go and search for switch on int and add 3 pins for each attack, so 0, 1, and 2. And you can definitely get away with not using this one, but I'm still gonna use it so that it doesn't go over 3. Actually, do we need this? I'm not sure. We can just clean it up later. Anyway, we can just connect it to the completed of the do once. And for the first attack, what we are going to do is we're not going to just set it like this. We are actually going to copy the get light attack count and then type increment integer. And once you do that, you can just connect it like this. And let's see what else we can do. Yeah, actually, that should be fine. I'm going to copy it one more time for each so we can test it out and see what the problem is going to be. There is definitely going to be a problem, so it's not going to be this simple. But yeah, I want to show you so that you can understand everything properly. So you attack. Oh, I actually forgot to set up the attacking numbers. So we can just go back here, add one more condition, 2 more. Actually, it should always be from the previous to the next. And let's just go and do this, copy the entire thing, paste it here, and the number for the second attack is going to be 2. The third one, we can also copy it. The number is going to be 3. Now we are going to connect these light attack 2 and light attack 3 to the idle and not to the previous animation. And that is because, you know, you don't go back and play the previous animation from each of those. You go back straight to the idle after they are finished. So you just go and get time remaining ratio, and it's going to be less than 0.1, and connect the result like this. Now compile and let us do the second one very quickly as well, because we want to see what the problems are with the system that we have made so far. So we want to just see it in its full potential. Now, once we have finished this, we are just going to put them back in their places, and you should see what the problem is going to be. So we hit play, we grab our sword, and we attack. Then we attack again. Wait a minute, what's wrong with this system? Did we actually forget to change the conditions for those? No, we didn't. What about the animation? Yeah, we also didn't forget this. So actually we forgot to just reset the do once. So we should just go here and do this. Actually, let's just ignore the do once for now. Place it there and play. So you can see that the animations play. However, first of all, the numbers do not reset. So yeah, each time it will play a different thing, and then you will not be able to attack anymore. And that is because for each one you are actually increasing the number, and the numbers no longer match the numbers that we have set up in the animation blueprint. So we are also the third one should be deleted, and that is because for the first attack we are setting it from 0. So the first animation plays if it's 0, you set it to 1 and it plays the animation. And if the animation is played, then you go to the second one, and this one number, it will play the second animation, which is this one, and then it will increase it. So, oh yeah, I shouldn't have deleted. And then for the third animation, it plays the third animation. I mean, yeah, it plays it here by adding to the light attack, and then it doesn't do anything. So for the next time we press the button, you want to add a pin, and you want to set the light attack count to 0 so that you can start over from scratch the next time you try again with the combo. And I do not think you actually need this thing, so we can maybe give it a try like this. So we grab our sword, we attack the first time, we attack the second time, we attack the third time, and we start from scratch. So once we set up the do once node, it will actually be better. Yeah, actually let's do so. So first of all, this one, we do not need it at all. It's not really necessary. And we want to get back the do once node into here, connect it to the true, and so when do we reset this? First of all, let's actually make it so that you cannot really play the second attack until the first one is finished. So once we actually increment into this one, what we want to do is we want to just add a delay. So we're gonna wait for like most of the animation before we can actually play the next one. So if the animation is 1.7 seconds long, was it here? Yeah, 1.6. We are gonna wait for 1 second. So during this 1 second, you cannot attack again. And then you are gonna check. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. This is kind of confusing despite like having done this a million times. So after the first attack plays, we are gonna delay, and we are gonna check if the light attack count is greater than 1. So greater than 1. So that way, you know, we can actually play the next one. And if that is false, we are actually going to set the light attack to be 0. So this is like the end of the combo. But if it's actually true, wait, I think we forgot something. Actually, yeah, what I think we're gonna do is we're still gonna split this delay into 2. So first delay is gonna happen, it's gonna be 1 second, and the other one is gonna be 0.6 seconds. And the first one is for like this range, you cannot attack using like through this range, but after the first range happens, we are gonna play the second delay, but still it's gonna be a sequence. So we're going to do two things at the same time. We are going to play the second delay, and this second delay is going to be how long you have between each attack in the combo. So if you don't press again during this 0.6 seconds, the combo is going to reset. And the other part of the sequence is going to go back to the reset of the do once node. So if like, so that, you know, you can attack again. However, you cannot do it unless the first part of the delay is over. That is what the do once node is for, and we're going to use it several times. So this reroute node, actually let's delete these. This reroute node should be up there. We're definitely going to have to use it again. So yeah, if you don't press again, we will check if the light attack count is greater than 1, just in case the attack count is 2. So if the attack count is 2, we do not do anything, and that is because you don't want to like remove the second attack and set it to 0. That is what the check is for. So anyway, I'm going to bring back the reroute node, and we're going to connect the true of this to it so that we can attack again. And I'm going to add a second reroute node. You know, we really need to move the draw weapon away. There we go. Actually, I do not think we need this, do we? Yeah, we do. Okay, let's just save it for later. Yeah, we got this. So this is how the first attack is going to happen. For the second one, it's going to be also very similar. So we are going to increment to the light attack count. We're going to add a delay and a sequence, and then a second delay. And we're going to check if the light attack count is greater than 2. And then if it is not greater than 2, we are going to set it to 0. So I'm just going to copy this entire thing. Maybe we could move it away over here and put it up there. There we go. Now we're going to paste it here. I want to press Q to just straighten it and connect the delay to the light attack count. So this is for the second attack. We do the delay, we check, and we just check if it's greater than 2, so that if it's not greater than 2, we cannot really play the third light to the third attack. So the first sequence should be over here, like same reroute node. I know it's kind of becoming spaghetti code, but we'll fix that in a moment. And also the true should be connected to that. So yeah, lots of stuff is depending on this one. Now for the third one, it's going to be a little bit different, and that is because the third attack you do not usually connect it to, like, after this one there is no other attack. If there were another attack, you would do these infinitely as much as you want. However, we are not going to set it up this way, so that's what we are going to do now. I mean, that's not what we are going to do. So we have only 3 attacks. For this one, we are going to add a delay for the length of the entire animation, because you cannot attack again unless the third attack is finished. So I'm going to go to the animations folder and I'm going to check specifically how long it is. It is 2.6 seconds. So over here, change the delay to 2.6. And once it's completed, we want to do, we want to set the light attack count to be 0. So we're going to cut the last one and paste it here. And I think that should be fine. So we can just connect this one to the reroute node at the end, and it should also work perfectly. Now for the fourth one or the third one, we can just remove it. We do not need it. So we can play and give it a try. Keep spamming the attack button. And you can see that they work perfectly. However, the second one, I think the delay is way too short, so we can just check things. The second animation is 2.6 as well. So half of actually more than half. It should be more than half. So we're gonna go with 2 seconds, and the range until the second attack is still gonna be 0.6. I mean the third attack, sorry. Anyway, let's give this a try and see if it's gonna work. No, there is still something wrong with the second one because it lets us attack at any time. The third one doesn't have this issue. So we can just give it a try again. Yeah, you can definitely see there's a problem. I'm not sure what it is yet. Why does it let us attack? Actually, let us debug. So I'm just gonna move this over here. And we're gonna watch the code work. Though it is a little bit crowded. So I'm just gonna move this, or maybe I can just play this on a different window. And you guys will probably not see this, but hey, it will not be a problem. We can just take a look at how it looks. So the second attack, we're gonna wait for that. The first one plays. As you can see, if we miss the area, like if we miss the one that lets us do the combo, we are at a loss. Maybe this one actually doesn't need to be connected to the reset. Yeah, actually it should be this one which is connected to the reset, so there's that. That actually explains a lot of the problems. So we're gonna just give it a try for both of them. So let's try it one more time. I'm still not getting what the problem is. Actually, it is fixed. So I'm trying to hit this as fast as I can to see if there's any problems. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with it, so we're gonna try it one more time to see if there are any problems, and if there are no problems, we can just clean up the spaghetti code and be done with it. Yeah, actually, I do not see any problems. However, I do think that this one needs to be a little bit shorter, so we can change this to 2.3 and this one to 0.3. So we split up this 6 into 2 parts. And now there should be a delay before the second animation, the third animation. Also for this one, maybe it's just a little bit too long. So for this, we can change it to 0.4, and this one we can add 2 to it. So it's going to be 1.2, and that should fix it. Now to fix the spaghetti code, I'm just going to add reroute nodes by double clicking on the lines. And these reroute nodes, we can just, connect them all together. Instead of actually doing this, you can add a custom event which will trigger this one. So maybe we should do so. Yeah, actually that's a little bit better. So I'm just gonna add a custom event, and I'm gonna call it can attack again. And this can attack again custom event is going to be just the reset button. So here we go. And in order for it to work, we have to use it at each of those places. So we can attack again. We just connect it like this. We can just copy it and paste it here. Can attack again. Paste it here. Wow, that's so clever of me. I can't believe I've never thought of this before. And we need it once more over here. And I think we should be safe to get rid of those. Wow, now it looks gorgeous. There we go. Now we can add reroute note for each of those, and we can even add comments for each attack. I'm definitely going to do so. However, it's not going to be in this part because actually maybe we should just do so. So I'm just going to select the first attack. I'm going to call it attack 1. The second attack, we can call it attack 2. And the third attack is attack 3. And as I said before, you can add as many attacks as you want as long as the last one looks like this. So yeah, that's just how it works. And for each attack, you know, you can just change this number to be 1 larger. So yeah, we are fine now. We have this entire thing working and it is perfect. So let's give it a try with the custom event one last time. And does it work? The third attack actually no longer works. What's wrong with that? I think the only problem that I made is I actually made this a little bit too short, so we can go for 0.5 for this one. 0.5, that may be a little bit too long. I don't know. 0.3 is definitely not a perfect time to just get a second attack. So 0.5 for both of those. And do we need to decrease those? Let us check. The first time it does cause an issue, but the other ones it doesn't, so I'm not sure what the problem is. The third attack is not playing. So anyway, we added 2 of this one, so this one's going to be 0.1 and this one is going to be 1.1. We added only 1. And let's give it one more try and see what it looks like over here. So we can decrease the size of this one and play. First attack, second attack. There is something wrong with the third attack and I'm not sure what it is, but it doesn't always play. It was wrong of me to actually decrease it, so we can try for 1.8. And the remaining is going to be 0.7. That's much better. So now it actually works. So I'm just going to try it one last time. First attack, second attack, and third attack. And you can definitely keep playing with those numbers to get things right based on your animations, but right now it just works perfectly for me, or almost perfectly. The timing is a little bit off, but yeah, you just get the idea of how to do this now, so you should definitely just experiment with everything and give it a try. So guys, this is it for the end of this video. If you have enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and do check out my Patreon where you can get the project files and you can get many videos ahead. Actually not that many, but yeah, a few videos ahead. So yeah, check out my Patreon, support me there, and I will see you in the next video guys. Take care, have a great day, and bye.